Hi, and welcome back to Creative Faith with McKenna. Today we are making meals with Mom. Today we will be making sweet and sour chicken. Come along and make some food with us. The chicken is gluten-free, so good news for you if you are gluten-free. Let's start with our ingredients. For the first step, you're going to need cornstarch, 1 egg, vegetable oil, and 4 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. Next, you will need to cut your chicken breasts. So first, you need to let your chicken breasts thaw, but not too much. You want them to be soft enough that you can cut through the chicken breast, but you don't want them to be too soft, otherwise they are hard to cut through. Next up, you will need your oil. Put a 1/4 cup of your oil into your frying pan, and then you can let it heat on medium-high heat. Actually, it could be a skillet too. You are going to want to put a little bit of cornstarch into a bowl, as well as you're going to want to take that egg I told you about earlier, and you're going to want to crack it, put it in a bowl, and then you're going to want to add just a tiny bit of water to it, and this is going to be your assembly line. The next thing to do is to dip your egg. The next thing you want to do is to take your chicken cubes and you're going to dip them in the cornstarch, and then you're going to dip them in the egg. You are going to place each chicken cube into the skillet. Now note, this is important, you don't want your chicken cubes to be touching. So for us, we use 2 skillets because my family's big and we like to eat a lot. So keep that in mind. You're going to want to make sure that the cubes are not touching. Let your chicken cubes cook for 2 to 3 minutes per side. Cook it for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're going to flip them and cook them for another 2 to 3 minutes to make sure that both sides are nice and brown. Golden, not, burnt brown. The chicken won't be cooked through at this point, they'll just be golden. Also, please keep in mind, cooking is messy. You are going to have messy hands, as seen by my mother's hands. Cooking is messy. Don't be afraid to get messy. You're doing it right. Just, clean up as you go. Next, you are going to place your chicken cubes in an 8 by 8 baking dish. And hold on, what's next? And then you're going to set aside and preheat the oven to 325 Fahrenheit as you make the sauce. If I don't sound like I know what I'm doing, I'm just following a piece of paper. Now let's go make the sauce. For this sauce, you are going to need sugar, white vinegar, soy sauce, ketchup, and minced garlic, or as we call it, jarlic. It is garlic in a jar. You're going to need 3/4 cup of sugar, 4 teaspoons of ketchup.
Correction, that is 4 tablespoons of ketchup.
1 teaspoon of soy sauce.
Sorry again, that's 1 tablespoon of soy sauce.
1/2 cup of white vinegar. And 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Next, you're going to want to mix all the ingredients together by using a whisk. Make sure they're all mixed together very well. We are going to now pour the sauce over the chicken that we have in our, baking dish. Use a spoon to ensure that all of the chicken pieces are covered well. Yeah, we want to make sure that all of the chicken pieces are nicely coated. Side note, it is a good idea to clean up as you go. Put away ingredients as you don't need them anymore, because who wants to have to clean up their kitchen after they have spent time making a meal? I don't know anybody that wants to do that. So clean up as you go, and it will reduce you having to clean up after you've made your meal. Be sure to set your timer on your microwave to 50 minutes for when you put your chicken in the oven. Just a reminder that your oven should be at 325 Fahrenheit. Keep in mind you should have done this one before you started making the sauce, but that's okay. Just make sure that you preheat your oven to 325 Fahrenheit. Now, all you have to do is put your chicken in the oven. Just make sure that every 15 or 20 minutes that you are stirring your chicken. This meal in our household is traditionally served with fried rice, though you can do whatever rice you want. Most people know how to make rice, so I'll leave that part up to you. And this is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this gives you a recipe, a new one that you can try out, and just let me know what you think about it in the comments. Credit goes to my mom, who did all of the prepping and baking in this recipe. This is one of my favorite meals, and I absolutely love it. I always look forward to it when she's making it, and I make sure I'm home from work on one of those days. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a try and let me know in the comments what you think.